Welcome to our Billionise, your go-to channel for all things finance news, investing tips and what's going on in the global markets. Today we're going to talk about how to use the lift method to get rich during a recession. The lift method is a simple yet powerful strategy that can help you navigate tough economic times and come out on top. First, let's define what we mean by recession. A recession is a period of economic decline that is characterized by a decrease in gross domestic product, GDP, rising unemployment, and a decline in consumer spending. GDP is a measure of the total value of goods and services produced in a country, and when it decreases, it indicates that the economy is shrinking. Rising unemployment is another hallmark of a recession, as businesses and companies cut back on hiring and lay off workers. A decline in consumer spending is also a common feature of a recession, as people have less disposable income to spend on goods and services. Recessions are a natural part of the business cycle, which is the pattern of economic growth and contraction that occurs over time. The business cycle has four phases: expansion, peak, contraction, and trough. During an expansion, the economy is growing, GDP is increasing, and unemployment is low. This is followed by a peak, where the economy has reached its maximum level of growth. After the peak, the economy enters a contraction phase, also known as a recession. During this phase, GDP decreases, unemployment increases, and consumer spending declines. Finally, after the contraction phase, the economy reaches the trough, which is the lowest point of the business cycle. It is important to note that while recessions are a natural part of the business cycle, they can be caused by a variety of factors. For example, a recession can be triggered by a financial crisis, such as the collapse of a major bank or the failure of a large company. It can also be caused by a sudden decrease in consumer spending, a decrease in exports, or an increase in interest rates. Additionally, recessions can be caused by external factors such as natural disasters, political instability, or war. In summary, a recession is a period of economic decline characterized by a decrease in GDP, rising unemployment, and a decline in consumer spending. It is a natural part of the business cycle and can be caused by a variety of factors, from internal economic factors to external events. The lift method is a strategy that can help you navigate a recession and come out on top by increasing your income, decreasing your expenses, and investing wisely. Here's a more detailed explanation of each step. Increase your income. Finding ways to earn more money is crucial during a recession. Even though many companies may be cutting back on hiring, there are still opportunities available. The key is to be creative and think outside the box. Starting a small business, offering your services as a freelancer or consultant, or picking up a part-time gig that is in demand are all ways to increase your income. Additionally, you should focus on acquiring new skills and knowledge to increase your earning potential. This could include taking online courses, attending workshops, or earning certifications. Decrease your expenses. Cutting back on unnecessary expenses and finding ways to save money on the things you do need is an essential step during a recession. This is the time to take a hard look at your budget and see where you can cut back. Luxury items, eating out, and entertainment are all areas where you can cut back. You can also look for ways to save money on bills such as electricity, water, and internet. Another way to decrease expenses is to negotiate with your creditors and service providers. Many companies are willing to work with you during a recession, and you may be able to get a better deal. Invest wisely. Investing in assets that have the potential to appreciate in value, such as real estate or the stock market, can be a great way to build wealth during a recession. When the economy is in a downturn, the prices of assets such as stocks and real estate may be lower, making them more affordable. However, it's important to keep in mind that investing in the stock market carries risk, so it's essential to do your research and invest in companies that have a strong financial position. Real estate can also be a great long-term investment, but it's essential to do your due diligence and invest in properties that are in good locations and have the potential to appreciate in value. It's important to note that the lift method is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but rather a long-term strategy that will help you to improve your financial situation during a recession. By following these steps, you'll be able to lift yourself out of the recession and into a better financial situation. It's essential to be patient and persistent, and remember that recessions are temporary, and the economy will eventually recover. We've discussed the three main components of the lift method, but there are also some uncommon angles to consider when trying to get rich during a recession. These are strategies that most people don't think about, but can be effective if used correctly. Leverage technology. With the rise of the internet and digital technology, there are more opportunities than ever to make money online. Consider starting an e-commerce business, creating an online course, or even building a social media following that you can monetize. Technology has made it possible to reach a global audience with minimal overhead costs, so it's worth looking into ways to leverage technology to increase your income. Take advantage of tax breaks. Governments often offer tax breaks and incentives to businesses during a recession as a way to stimulate economic growth. It's worth looking into what tax breaks and incentives are available in your area and how you can take advantage of them. This could include things like tax credits for hiring employees, or deductions for investing in certain types of equipment or property. Invest in yourself. A recession can be a great time to invest in yourself, both personally and professionally. This could mean taking a course or earning a certification to improve your skills, or it could mean starting a business or side hustle that aligns with your passions and interests. By investing in yourself, you're not only increasing your earning potential, but you're also setting yourself up for long-term success. These are just a few examples of uncommon angles to consider when trying to get rich during a recession. The key is to be creative and think outside the box. Remember that the LIFT method is all about finding ways to increase your income, decrease your expenses, and invest wisely. By following these steps and looking at new and unconventional strategies, you can navigate the challenges of a recession and come out on top. By following these tips, you'll be able to lift yourself out of the recession and into a better financial situation. Keep in mind that during a recession, it may take longer to see results, but by being consistent and persistent, you can come out on top. Remember that recessions are temporary, and the economy will eventually recover. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch another one of our videos.